welcome to my channel. Welcome to the video. It's going to be a shaky video for the next 15 minutes while I drive to work. But I'm just going to have like a little chat right now because I kind of need to discuss how week 3 went. I'm on day 1 of week 4 for my modified version of 75 soft, and I think I'm actually gonna stop calling it that because week 3 was an absolute disaster. I was so incredibly sick. So last Monday I went to work and I felt really like off, but I was like, oh well, it's Monday, so Mondays always suck. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling the best. But I ended up getting really sick, so I started with like sneezing a million times in a row, and when that happens, that's telling me like I'm getting a full-on cold. So I finished work at 4, and let me tell you, I wanted to leave work early so bad because I just felt like absolute garbage. But I was like, no, I have to get through the work day, so I stayed at work until 4, and then I went home and I was literally in bed and passed out by 5:15. I didn't get up until almost 11, chugged a bunch of water, went back to bed, and then I got up at my usual like alarm time, my work alarm, which I think was like 5:30 on the Tuesday, and I was so incredibly sick. I could barely get out of bed. I was just full on flu mode. I had like some stomach flu issues, but a lot of it was, you know, your typical runny nose, stuffy nose, sore throat, headache, all that. And it hit me hard. So I called in sick on Tuesday and I slept all day. I literally did not get out of bed unless I had to go to the bathroom or I was just like needing so much water because I was trying to sweat the coldness out. So I was so exhausted. I couldn't even shower from like, I wanted to have like a hot shower, but I was just way too tired, and I felt so lightheaded, honestly. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep because my body obviously wants me to sleep, and I'll just chug water and I'll like layer on the blankets to hopefully like sweat this all out. So Tuesday I just slept all day. Tuesday night I ended up having a little bit of homemade soup. So I had this like chicken soup and I was only able to have like a little bit, and then I passed out again. So I was sick all last week, and then I didn't get any movement in. I didn't get any of my steps in. I didn't get any, I didn't eat within my calorie deficit because I was like barely eating. So I was definitely way under my calorie deficit, which wasn't good. It was just not a fun time. So being sick sucks, obviously, but I was so disappointed because I was like, I was so pumped up for work for week 3. Sunday, I killed it. I juiced, like I did 2 or 3 different juices. No, I did 2 different juices. I did like some wellness shots. I did meal prep. So I was like prep for my lunches for the work week. I had like my prep for my fruits and my vegetables, like for snack boxes. I was just like crushing it in the like meal prep department because week 2 I felt like I wasn't as prepared and I wanted to be more prepared for week 3. I must have jinxed myself because I didn't end up like using or eating really any of that stuff. My mom ended up like eating it and stuff, which was fine, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I prepped and I was like doing so well, and then, you know, I got sick and everything just kind of went downhill from there. So week 3 was a total write-off. I did weigh in though on Friday because my boyfriend and I went away for the weekend. We went to a cottage, and I'm so thankful I was feeling better. And it's not that far. It was only like 2.5 hours outside the city, so it wasn't that bad. We didn't eat that bad out there. Like we went up, and my sister and her boyfriend were up there for the weekend. So we went up there. We had like homemade burgers. We had steaks. We had baked potatoes. We had like coleslaw salad. We had cucumber salad. So it's not like we, you know, just had crazy junk food and crap food all weekend. My sister's like really healthy. She only eats raw food, and she obviously eats meat and stuff, but like she eats a lot of home cooked stuff. She doesn't eat any processed foods or anything like that really. So it was easy to stay on track because there was like all they brought was like healthier foods, and then we didn't really bring anything up I think we stopped off at the dollar store on the way up and just got some chocolates and stuff because my boyfriend just loves having some chocolate on hand. So we got some chocolates. Yeah, so basically the weekend was like really good. We ate really good. I think when I was up there I did have like a Crunch bar, but I didn't eat the whole thing. It tasted really weird. I don't know why. So I didn't eat the whole thing. We had a fire. It was so nice. Like, just overall the weekend was amazing. Had a really good time. It was nice and relaxing. There was no service up there, which is fine by me. I don't care. I don't need like my phone or anything. It just kind of makes me a little anxious if, you know, my parents can't get a hold of me, or you know, if my boyfriend's mom can't get a hold of him because she's older, and you know, when we leave, like, she's on her own. So it was just kind of like nerve-wracking in that aspect. But she had like my parents' phone numbers and stuff, so she really needed anything, she could have called them. And then, you know, we were like going up the road and like checking in and stuff like that, and we were able to call her. Everything went smoothly, thankfully, and my boyfriend was able to relax and have a good time, which was like the main reason I agreed to want to go, because we, you know, it's just been a hard year in life, you know. Yeah, so that was the weekend. Everything was really great there. We'll definitely probably go again. What got me though was that we came back and we went on a date night. So we went to the movie theater because we wanted to see the movie Venom. So we went to the movie theater and we got food, and then of course we got popcorn. And I initially planned, when I started this like wellness journey and stuff, I was like, okay, I'm gonna change obviously my habits and make healthier habits and stuff. So one of the things that I do all the time is go to the movie theater. So I was like, okay, I'm still gonna go to the theater, but I'll get like a small popcorn or whatever instead of my typical large popcorn. So we were at the theater, we're having a good time. We got dinner, we went in, because we went to like this VIP theater, so they bring you like whatever you order and stuff. So we had dinner there. I got like a chicken quesadilla and I got a poutine. I shouldn't have got the poutine, I regret that now. I didn't eat all of it because it was just like, I caught myself while I was eating it and I was like, shiz, I should have never gotten this freaking poutine. I should have just stuck with the chicken quesadilla. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna eat the rest of it. So I at least caught myself like halfway through, but it was like so delayed. I was like, shit, you know? So I'm like, damn. But it's okay. So I ate the quesadilla, it was so good. And then only ate like half the poutine. And then before the movie started, so we were in there and the previews were starting, whatever, we already ate. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, because I always go to the bathroom before the movie starts, because I'm not leaving the theater during the movie to go to the bathroom. I'm just not doing it. So I was like, gonna go to the bathroom. My boyfriend knew because he knows me. He's like, you gonna go to the bathroom? I'm like, yeah. So he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, he's like, just the usual? I'm like, yeah, the usual. I'm like, Diet Coke. Right? So I'm like, always with the Diet Coke. So I went to the bathroom and then I came back up and the movie was already starting and the people are like bringing like people's food that they ordered and their popcorn and stuff. And I didn't even like really think about it. And so we are there. So the movie's already started, whatever. And then the guy comes and brings the popcorn. And I feel like maybe the weekend really threw me off because I wasn't tracking. I wasn't able to track like in real time, and you know, that sounds weird to say that, but I wasn't able to like track whatever on point. And then like week 3 was just a write-off. So I don't think I was in like F-it mode. I really just totally slipped my mind because I was just so used to the habit of like getting the large popcorn and ordering what I wanted, right, without thinking about it. I think like being off the, like, not like the program, but like not being able to like be active and be as on point that I wanted because of being sick for week 3, and then we were away, so I wasn't tracking anything because I had no service, and like it just totally slipped my mind. So I was like, shoes, like I totally like I have been watching this whole thing. So then I'm eating and we're watching the movie, we're enjoying it, and then I'm like halfway through the bowl and I'm like, oh my gosh, how many calories is this? I need to track this. And I didn't even think about it because I was like just enjoying stuff, right? And I know like I should have just waited and been like, you know, take a pause and be like, no, get me a small or get me a medium, where like my boyfriend would have been like, who are you? But yeah, I totally should have caught myself and I didn't. It like completely slipped my mind. And I think it's just out of habit. Like I need to get myself out of these habits and like keep it at the forefront of my mind. Like even if you're out, even if you're enjoying yourself, like still try to be mindful of everything. And I was thinking like, I don't remember how many calories a large popcorn is from this movie theater. Like I'm sure it's gonna be a lot because there's butter. I can taste the butter. And then I was just like, well, I'm already eating it. Like, you know, I'm sure it can't be that much. And like, I didn't like eat that bad at the cottage this morning for breakfast. Like, we had like some steak and eggs, and then, you know, I had the chicken quesadilla. I only ate half poutine, like whatever. So I wasn't thinking like, you know, it was gonna be as much, because again, I'm still like, I'm not new to like tracking or anything. Like, I've been tracking, but I'm new to like keeping in mind and like remembering how many calories certain things are. It was a disaster. I got home, I tracked, and it was a lot. Lesson learned. I'm gonna be mindful and take my time and not just be like, yeah, the usual. I'm gonna think like, okay, wait, actually, do I really need the large popcorn? Probably not. But yeah, anyway, date night was good. Movie was great. No regrets. We're at work right now. This is day 1 of week 4. We are gonna crush it this week. So I'm gonna get in there because I got 5 minutes to log in and do my thing. And we're just gonna turn this into like a what I eat in a day. You know, first day back on track with like everything. I'm not sick. I'm feeling good, knock on wood. And then had a great weekend away. So I'm gonna get in there, log on, and I'll show you what I eat in a day. And I'll see you later. Bye. It's time for my breakfast. So I'm having my first break at work. I did have my greens already with my collagen, so I just had it in like this reusable Starbucks cup, and now I'm gonna have my breakfast. So this is just 3 pancakes. They are Premier Protein pancakes. I buy the box from Costco, and this is actually like my second time having them, and they come in like a package of 3 pancakes, like per package, but I think there's like 36 pancakes per box. So I got the box, and I'm like obsessed. Again, this is like only my second time having them, but they're so delicious. So I have the 3 pancakes, and then I just have some sugar-free maple syrup here, and then I am going to mix my espresso with my brown sugar. It's a blend of brown sugar. I think it's like 2 tablespoons of that, with my espresso pods, with my protein, Premier Protein thing here, and it's gonna be like super filling. I did the pancakes today because I don't have any fruit. I usually just have like protein iced coffee with fruit, but I didn't have any fruit because I didn't go to Costco yesterday because I was away all weekend. So definitely gonna have to go to Costco tomorrow. But I'm actually like quite hungry, so I'm happy that I'm doing the pancakes. It's lunchtime. I'm just at the kitchen at my work. So I'm gonna heat up my lunch. I'm actually feeling really cold, so I'm happy that I have soup. So I have this like homemade soup. I think it's like 2 cups, or maybe like 1.5 cups, 2 cups of homemade chicken soup. It's just got like the salt-free chicken broth, chicken, carrot, celery, tomato, and then I think some turnip is in there as well, or maybe this is turkey soup. I'm not sure, but it's homemade. It's all good stuff anyway. And then I'm gonna add this like chicken broth here to it because all of like the broth is kind of absorbed by all the vegetables and meat in here. So I add this to it as well, and then it is just an additional 70 calories and then 18 grams of protein, which is really nice. And I think I also have a celery juice left. I'm not sure if it's still good, but I'll see about trying that. So I've got the celery juice from last week, so if it's still good, I'll probably add this with my lunch as well. And then that will be it for lunch. Let's see if it's still good. Should be standing here next to the new car. It's still good. It's not like fresh. It's been in the fridge for a few days, so. But it's fine. I will have it. I'll put it in my usual Starbucks cup. She always comes in handy. This has celery, kale, ginger, and pineapple, I think. Yeah, I think that's how I made it last time. Check on the soup. I'm so excited for my lunch because it's super cold here in the office. I don't think anyone's around. Put this at my desk. Oh, refilling my bottle because I already had my first liter this morning. It's only 12:20, so I definitely have to drink up. But I'm gonna refill this and then show you my soup when it's done, and that's what we're gonna be having for lunch. Okay, so this is the final product of everything heated up. So I'm gonna eat some of this and then I'll add the rest of the chicken broth, and then I'm gonna have my kale and my celery juice as well. And then I'm on my second bottle of water there. So I'm gonna scarf this down because I think I only have like 8 minutes left of my lunch break. Yeah, and then we might have a snack later, or we might just have dinner. I'm not too sure yet, but I will show you whatever we eat next. So it's the end of the night. I'm actually gonna get ready for bed. I didn't realize that it was getting so late. It is almost 11 o'clock. Thankfully, I'm off tomorrow, so I can go and do some shopping and do some like meal prep for the week and everything. Since I was away on the weekend, I didn't have any time to do any shopping. I actually went to the mall after work to get some stuff. So I went to Sage and got my face oil that I ran out of last week. So I got that, and then I had to get another bottle of my face cleanser. So I use like the Clarity cleanser. Everything from Sage is vegan, cruelty-free, 100% natural, all that goodness. So I really love their products. So I got my face cleanser, and then I got what I thought was my face oil, but obviously I'm wrong. I use a different one, so that's fine. I'll try this one and I'm sure it's good. And then I got another bottle of my lotion that I was running out of. This one is the Liquid Sunshine, so I use this lotion during the day. And then they do have a nighttime version called Dreamy. I use that at night, but I have another bottle left to use. Shiz is not cheap. I usually, like, whenever I go, I usually buy a lot at one time, and then I like kind of stock up so then I don't have to go back for a while. And I haven't been since, I'd probably say like early this year, maybe around like springtime. So I haven't been in quite a while, and I mean, anything you buy that's like natural and vegan, cruelty free and all that is usually more expensive anyway, because it's like more expensive to produce and everything. But I love Sage, like their products are absolutely amazing. I ended up spending $101.70 today. The chamomile 30 ml bottle face oil was $47. The gel cleanser was $29, and then the Liquid Sunshine hand lotion was $24. So grand total was $101.70. I think actually, yeah, I got a 10% discount. It was like a neighbor 10% discount. Honestly, like their products are amazing, and these bottles last me a long time. I've had the other oil for at least 6 months, and then the face cleanser I think is, yeah, 150 ml. So this literally lasts me like at least 6 months as well. The hand lotion I usually go through more in the wintertime than in the summertime and stuff, so I'll probably have to buy more of the lotions, and I'm gonna probably check out their other lotions that they sell too. I haven't been in a while, and I didn't want to like spend much time there and look around because I only wanted to go in for my face oil. I wasn't even planning to get my hand lotion or my face cleanser, but I remembered that I was running low on those, so I was like, oh, I'm here, I might as well just buy them. But I didn't want to like look around, and thankfully they don't change their store around as often, so I knew exactly where the face oil and the cleansers were and stuff, because when I walked in, like, I would shop there all the time and spend a lot of money. So a lot of the workers like recognized me, and they're like, oh, like, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, like, do you know what you're coming for? Do you want to see our new stuff? And I was like, no, I am like I was just like looking, I was like, I'm going to this one direction, I'm getting my face stuff, and I'm out of here. Like, I don't want to look at your stuff, like your new oils and stuff. And I was really debating on getting another sleep oil, but I was like, no, I have so many oils at home, and I do honestly have 60 or 50 different bottles of oils, obviously like different scents, and some are for morning, some are for evening and stuff like that. I don't go through my oils as much now, like as quickly, because I don't work from home. Because I'm in the office, I'm only really using the sleep oils now. I'll probably get like a lot of stuff around the holiday time, because they do usually have like really good deals for holidays. Like Christmas, they have a lot of good deals before like Boxing Day, and then Boxing Day is like huge deals, so I usually spend a couple $100, honestly, around that time. I'm glad that I went to Sage and I got that stuff done. And then on the way home, I ended up getting Swiss Chalet, but I just did like the quarter chicken combo with the green bean. I initially just wanted the chicken because honestly I was craving, like, I was driving home and I was like, oh, what do I want to eat? I don't have anything to like cook, and I didn't have anything prepped because I was away. So I knew I was like going to get something. And when I was at the mall, I like walked through the food court to get to my car to like where I parked. And I wanted to get the McDonald's French fries so bad. Like they were calling me. Like the smell of like the salt and like just, ugh, I love the McDonald's fries. When I was at the mall walking to the stage and then walking back to my car, like all I could smell was the McDonald's fries and everything. And I was like, no, we're not getting fries. We're like staying on track. And then I was like, okay, I'll just figure out what I'm gonna have. On the way home, I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of want chicken, but then I kind of want some rice. And I knew I was like stopping by Swiss Chalet, and I knew that I had microwave packaged rice at home. So I was like, okay, maybe I can just go to Swiss Chalet and buy the quarter chicken, like just the chicken part by itself. And then I'll, you know, microwave like my individual packaged rice and then just kind of mix that together and have that for dinner. Went through the Swiss Chalet drive-thru thinking it wasn't gonna be a big deal to just get the chicken by itself, and it really wasn't. But I like went up to the drive-thru and I was like, yeah, instead of getting the quarter chicken meal like combo with the drink and the fries and the bun and the like dipping sauce and all that, can I just buy the chicken by itself, like the quarter chicken piece? And then the woman was like, yeah, but it's gonna be the same price regardless. And I was like, what? I'm not getting the combo or anything. Like I'm not getting the drink, the fries, all that. Like I just want to buy the chicken part and it's gonna be the same price. She's like, yeah, like even if you don't get all the sides, like it's the same price. I was like, oh my gosh. So like in my head, I'm like, that's outrageously ridiculous. Like that's just so insane. But to her, I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just get the combo then. So I just like, I got the combo, and thankfully like, she's like, okay, and you just want the fries? And I was like, in my head, I was screaming like, yes, I want the fries. I already said no to fries at the mall, and now that I'm buying this combo, because it doesn't make sense for me to pay the same amount and just get the chicken, yeah, I want the fries. But I was just thinking that in my head. So out loud, I was like, actually, can I get the green beans? So I turned down fries twice, which I'm proud of. I came home, had like the chicken and all that and the green beans, and it was good. Ended up just getting that. I still stayed within my calorie deficit. I made good choices in that aspect, so I'm happy about that. I ate my food, read some of my book, and then I watched The Lincoln Lawyer, and then I was looking at like some true crime stuff on YouTube while I was like relaxing there for a little bit. And then I ended up coming across these like random shorts about just people like, I guess like eating food, like not like mukbangs or whatever, but like doing little like food reviews of like fast food places. And for some reason it was like all these deli like review things, like little shorts, and I went down the rabbit hole with that. So now I'm sitting here, well, I'm standing, but like now I'm here like craving a deli sandwich, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to go to bed. So I'm gonna go to bed because I'm starting to like have a lot of food noise, and I don't want to give into it, because I do struggle really bad with food noise and binging and all that. So I'm not doing that. We're on track. So I'm just gonna go to bed, honestly. I'm not hungry. I'm still feeling full from my dinner, so I know this is all just food noise. I did eat under my 2,000 calories. I think I ended with like 1,900 and like 80 some odd calories. So pretty good day, back on track after being away. And then when I actually updated like my Fitbit tracker with like my food and everything that I had for over the weekend when I was away, we didn't eat very bad stuff. So it was like steak, potatoes, like we had salads and stuff. So it's not like it was like a lot of junk food or anything. So when I ended up finally being able to log everything into my Fitbit for like my food tracker, because I was sick all week also and like not eating nearly as much as like within my calories, I think majority of the days last week when I was sick, like 4 of the days last week, I literally ate like 1,200 calories, and it was all just like homemade soups and, you know, my collagens and protein and all that. So I had like a lot of leeway. So when I ended up calculating all of my stuff, even from my date night last night with like the quesadilla and the poutine and the popcorn and everything, it equaled out for the rest of the week. So my average from the whole week was just under 2,000 calories. I was shocked. I really thought it was going to be way over, but I didn't take into consideration like how low amount of calories I ate while I was sick. So I mean, obviously being sick sucks, but I'm glad that it equaled out at the end of the week, because I'm really just kind of looking at like the overall picture and like my averages and stuff. So obviously like things come up, I'm not going to be able to work out every day, I'm not going to eat within my calorie deficit every day, either I'll overeat or undereat or whatever. So I'm kind of just more so looking at the larger picture in regards to like a week by week basis and like my averages. I'm really glad that even though I went over my calories quite a bit yesterday with being away and date night and everything, it still equaled out for eating under 2,000 calories for an average of like last week. So really glad about that. And I head to bed. Thank you so much if you made it all the way through. And if you are on a wellness journey, just keep going. Give yourself grace, take it one day at a time, and hang in there. You can do it. We're in this together. But have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.